Hey, MeMob, and welcome back to another episode of Silk Sessions After Hours Unfiltered. I'm your girl, Mimi Michelle. I'm your hairstylist, I'm your author, and your podcaster. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I want you to get involved. I want you to ask questions. I want you to leave your comments. If you agree, if you disagree, or if you just don't care. And subscribe to my channel. Y'all know we have a good time over here. Y'all quit sneaking in over here, watching all this good content, but don't become part of the family. Y'all know that's not how we do things. Now, today's cocktail for conversation. Okay, y'all, I gotta be honest. Your girl crashed and burned. She is still tired. I used to could just celebrate my birthday a week straight. I ain't never one of the ones did a month long. Like I'm really going overdue. I don't know what's getting into me, but and I could just bounce back. Y'all ever been that type of person? Like I said, I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s, kicked it in the 90s and the 2000s. We used to could just go to the club, which I don't go to the club anymore, but we could just go to the club, stay out all night, go to the after hour, then bing, pop up and be at work at 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning like it was no big deal. And we did that like 4 or 5 days a week. Your girl's tired. She's exhausted. And I needed to give my stomach a break because I ate birthday cake. And the cocktails wasn't just for cocktails for conversation. What y'all really don't know is that when I'm not taping, I don't do all that. I'll be drinking water, I'll be drinking juice, and I drank a lot of cocktails, celebrating. So I needed to just, for a couple of days, give my kidneys what we call a break. And even today, the cocktail for conversation is not even a mocktail. It's a homemade ginger tea. And I'm going to tell y'all exactly what it is during the show. But right now, come on, let's get into it. Let's see what these crazies have in store for us today. So, you know, I'd been like, what am I gonna talk about? Because sometimes it don't be no stuff out there. But you know what? The MeMob been sending me videos. They watch the show and they've been DMing me videos, and some of them be good. So these are the MeMob's pick of the week. I didn't pick any of these myself. This was stuff that people sent to me. And the first one we're going to talk about, y'all, is I got my computer over here. Let me scoot it over so it can be a little closer. Closer than close. Y'all know it be stuff that I say that bring back like song memories. Wow, closer than most. Okay, sorry, y'all. Let me move it on over. All right. First up today is, where do y'all find these people? Now, this was good to me. This was good to me. I just thought this was good and gross. Y'all take a look and then tell me what y'all think.
Oh, I've never, and all the women I've met in my life, none of them have ever washed their bathing suits. None of them.
That is the furthest from the truth.
Call any woman you've ever met. Any woman you've ever met.
Okay.
You're going to call who? The only woman you know, your wife?
Who do you want me to call?
Your wife. Call your wife.
Okay.
Here we go.
That's so gross.
Tell her on the podcast.
Yep.
It just asks her a simple question.
Hello?
Hey, babe. We are live on the podcast right now. Do you have a quick moment to answer a question?
I do.
Okay. A little too jolly. Okay. With no bias whatsoever. When you are done using a bathing suit after swimming, whatever, do you wash it?
No.
Let's go! I told you.
No one does it.
I'm going to rephrase this question.
No one does it.
If we go to the pool and then we come back home, it air dries and whatever, but you never put it in the washing machine before the next use?
And I just put it in my drawer.
Thank you! You're a dirty hooligan. Get ready for the divorce lawyer. Bye.
Where y'all find these people at? I don't have no friends like this. I ain't got no friends like this. Who don't wash their swimsuit after they? I don't know these type of people. Okay, this is what we do. This is us. And when I say us, it means people that I know who are of African descent or Black people. First of all, We dumping that thing straight in the wash machine. Straight. When we come from swimming, everybody taking their swim clothes off and they going where? In the washing machine. Then some people may not dry theirs. I dry mine. Some people lay theirs out, but we ain't doing that. Yeah, y'all need to check them chicks. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. Who don't clean? That's like not, never mind. It's like that same video. Maybe it's not the ethnicity. Maybe it's the age. Because the little girl who said she got on here and she changed her pad every day, but she didn't change them period panties. And I'm like, but you do know the stenches in the drawers. I just don't get it. But I guess. Okay. Mm, mm. Oh, this is so good to me. All right. Next up. This just made me laugh beyond measure because I remember these days. Y'all take a look. Okay, go. Y'all look how starched my daddy pants are. Oh, y'all. Help me understand. Who? He about to be walking like he rubbing sandpaper together. Are you gonna be okay, Dad?
I'm gonna be fly. I better stand up and go to sleep.
No. So I remember back in the 90s, this starch. Okay, first it was the starch in the can. Nobody knows the name of the starch. I don't know the name of starch. But when I got like after high school, we discovered this starch called Stay Flow. And I've been hearing Stay Flow, Stay Flow, Stay Flow. And you were supposed to add water to the Stay Flow. You're supposed to put it in a water bottle. Well, a lot of people didn't put that lot of water in, baby. You could iron them jeans. And the brothers used to iron their jeans. That's when the Francois Jabot was out. Or your good old pair of Levi's. Or even your Jordache. Okay. I'm aging myself. Okay. And they iron those jeans, baby. Them jeans could stand up by themselves. I remember one of my homeboys ironed his jeans so very hard that he couldn't even open them. I had a pair of Guess jeans, baby. I crispified them Guess jeans. That's when you had a crease. We don't wear a crease anymore, but I do take pleasure in pressing my clothes. And I told somebody the other day, I said, I think I like pressing my clothes because I like the smell of it and I like the look of it. And it reminds me of my dad because he always pressed our clothes. He was like, baby, let me press you. Let me press them jeans for you. I got you. Let me press them jeans. Because on my father's side, they owned the cleaners, and that's where he learned how to press his jeans. But oh my God. Because like when I went on the vacation to Austin, this guy, I don't know if it was his pickup line or if my t-shirt was so very crisp that he was like, did your t-shirt come like that in the bag or did you press it? Oh, I said, I pressed mine. He said, I could tell because you got a crease down your sleeve. I just believe a girl should just look real, real good. And maybe it's the age demographic. I don't know. But anyway, I want to know, put in the chat, do you remember when people used to press their jeans like this? Or if they didn't and you're not of that age bracket, have you ever even seen this? Because it is hilarious. Sometimes you could wash them jeans and they would still, it would be hard to crumble them up. I'm telling you. Woo. All right. This shit right here, let me sip my tea. It's weird to me. Take a look.
June. Today is June's first day of tennis camp. June, sweetie. Good morning, June.
Good morning, Mother.
Would you like to finish feeding your brother while I make your breakfast?
Why would I want to do that?
Hi, baby. Polly, sweetie.
Jasmine's job. She did something right. DJ.
Where's your water bottle? Jasmine, time to wake up, sweetie. You decide to wake up, sweetie?
Didn't I tell y'all mental illness is real? And this is a thing. So people who don't have kids, they'll walk around with these realistic looking babies, taking care of them, feeding them, talking to them. That's like, and they're not putting people in the cuckoo house for that. Because back in the day, that would have been like a cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. That's just like me. Like I told y'all, I couldn't have children, right? What if I would have developed this? And I feel sorry for anybody who thinks this is real, because it is not. Okay. Somebody need to sit that lady down and be like, ma'am, uh, I got a doctor's number for you if you need to sit down and talk to somebody, because it's not real. And those babies do look real. She be feeding them, she changing them, she sitting them down. The older ones having dinner. That's cuckoo, kookily cuckoo. I don't get it. I don't get. I don't get. Shit's weird to me. And I don't know what to say about it, because I know how it feel to want a baby, but I'm not finna walk around. Oh, I don't get it. Okay. Let's talk about this tea. This good old tea. Let's talk about this tea, because I don't know what to say about that. That shit's weird. This is my special recipe for ginger tea. So I got a new kettle for my birthday. Thank you, Miss Carla. So I got a new kettle for my birthday, and it's live too. When you put that kettle to put the thing down, it'll light up like bling, 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 bling. Oh, it's so very cute. You know I like gadgets. So normally I would take my ginger, I would put me a pot of water on the stove, slice my ginger up, and when the water's put it in there and let the water come to a boil, then turn it down and steep it for about 15-20 minutes with the lid on. But now that I have my good old kettle, so I slice up the ginger, and sometimes I take the ginger after I peel it, wash it and peel it. You heard the key word, wash it and peel it. So I would take it and put it in my ninja and bzz, 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 then I would throw that in the pot. But now I throw the ginger in the cup. Add a little honey on there. Today, this is what I did. A little honey, a little lemon juice, a little lime juice. See, even when I'm not making cocktails, I can still make a good concoction, okay? The lemon juice, the lime juice, and like sometimes when I make my old fashioned and I put the little cherry juice in there with a couple of cherries, well, I did that, okay? And then poured the hot water over it, and I stirred her up real nice like. Then I put the lid on there, and I let the lid sit for about an hour, because it's not under consistent heat. And when you have a good old Yeti, you see, it keeps the heat in. The Yeti keeps the heat in. Say it with me. The Yeti keeps the heat in. And ooh. It's helping my tummy too. Because I told y'all we had tacos and tequila for my birthday. And them tacos are starting to fight back. And they not wanting to come out. I'm trying to keep it clean. They ain't wanting to come out. So I had to get some help with having them to come out, and then got me a little ginger today. So today's cocktail list for conversation. What we gonna call it? We don't want to call it a mocktail. We'll call this episode tea time. Cause I did tell y'all, sometimes I'm gonna just be drinking tea, because I don't drink like that. And I think After this week, moving forward, I'm going to start creating some calorie, low calorie cocktails. So I'm going to start doing some research because, yeah, it's time. It's time. So let's get into this next segment called perspective versus reality. Sometimes we thinking we look in one way when we really look in another way. We think we really doing it, but we really, in our minds, this is what we look like. Y'all take a look. Baby, he thought he was getting it. So when what the hell, Miss West? I was gonna put her over here. Oh, okay, so let me tell y'all, then we'll get back to the topic, okay? So, I didn't have any clients today. And so I said, let me organize my jewelry and all the things. No, that looks weird. So I'm gonna put her back on. So I was like, let me organize all my jewelry. And I found these earrings. I think I may have worn them once, but now I remember why. Because the backs aren't backing. Like you put them on, but then they fall off. Okay. So I was like, well, let me wear these on the show today. I probably won't wear these unless I can get me some tighter backs. Okay. So when my nephew was little, when he had to be about 13, he said, oh, I can do parkour, Annie. And I was like, well, what's parkour? Like, come outside, let me show you. And you see how that man looked? That's how my nephew used to look, but he really thought he was doing it. That's how I feel when, I'm at a party now because my knees are bad. I'm at a party and I'm getting it because, I'm a good chair dancer. Because, baby, let me tell you, when I was from little kid to like 35. Oh, baby, I could get it. And couldn't nobody drop it like it's hot like Mimi, boy. Bam! Bam! Pop it, pop it. But now I can't drop it like it's lukewarm. These knees are terrible. And no matter what I do, I just can't get my knees to be like they used to. I don't got good knees. And I never thought this day would come. But anywho, that's the way I feel when I'm dancing. That's the way some of y'all who jump in our DMs, y'all think what we like is one way, our perspective. What we receive is our reality. Y'all cut it out. And another thing I want to talk about that has absolutely nothing to do with what's on this list. DMs triggered me. I have a trigger. I have a trigger. I have a trigger. Please stop sending us dick pics. That don't make me be like, ooh, I wonder what he look like. No, I don't want to see your ding dong. And I don't want your ding dong meeting my little Debbie. Okay? We're in trying times. When did people start just saying, hey, how you doing? My name is Reginald. Here's my dick. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. I want to know where you went to school. What's your mama name? What's your daddy name? What's your favorite color? Where you like to go? Or do you like movies? Do you like coffee? Do you like tea? Do you drink too much? Do you not drink enough? Who was your favorite teacher? Well, you're part of a fraternity. What about you? Do you go to church? Do you love the Lord? Do we hear you cry? That's what I want to know. I don't want to see that. So please. And when we get to talking, when we go on a date, here what red flags for Mimi. I don't know about anybody else, but these are red flags for Mimi. If you automatically go to sex, I know you're not interested, and I'm just ready to go home. Okay? Because I don't want to talk about that. And I really don't want to talk about politics, to be honest. We already know what time we in. We could talk about it a little bit, but I won't get to no altercation with you, especially if you're a Trump supporter. Anyway, carrying on. Our last topic for the day is Black funerals. There is something about us that we can always find something funny at the funeral. Take a look.
Talking about my mama's funeral, we buried her in her favorite cowboy jersey. And the first thing that nigga Antoine say when we walk in the little joint, he be like, man, why y'all got my mama titties sitting up like this? And I don't see her. I'm too far back to see what he talking about. But he mad. Now mind you, this our mama. He like, man, why y'all got my mama titties sitting up like this? And I walk up, I'm like, what the, oh, nah. I'm talking about, man, bruh. I say, man, y'all gotta fix my mama titties. Man, come on, man.
What's that?
Like, bro, what is y'all doing, man?
That's ya.
I swear to God, bro. I'm told they had my mama shit sitting up straight up like this, my nigga. Like some traffic cones. I'm like, hey, man. Hey, man. Send a nigga in here, man.
What's that?
I swear to God, bro. I'm like, hey, man, hey, y'all gotta fix this shit, man. I refuse to let anybody see my, hey, man, get the fuck, hey, what is y'all doing, Slim?
What's that, man?
I swear to God, man. Me and my Antoine was in that bitch mad as a motherfucker. Like, bro, what's this, man? What are y'all doing? Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's on us, man. We supposed to, I apologize, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck?
Sometimes they put a little too much makeup on our people. Sometimes their hair don't be right. Just go put a wig on our people. And you always got them people that come to the funeral that want to get up and do expressions and go longer than 3 minutes. Then they want to sing a little ditty. A little ditty ain't for all. Please don't get up there. How do I? Don't do it. Don't do it. And I remember when my daddy passed, God rest his soul, but I couldn't even cry because the first thing me and my sister was like, why they got lip gloss on our daddy? Because we ain't had that kind of daddy, baby, at all. He probably didn't even wear chapstick. He was a manly man. But we can always find a piece of joy at a homegoing service. If you're raised right, I don't really want to say raised right, but if you're rooted right, maybe that's a better phrasing. And your loved one knows the Lord, you know where your loved one is going. And so ain't no need to be like, Lord, Jesus, take me now. Ain't no need for that. I find the humor in every funeral I go to. Everyone. Especially if it's family. You always got that one person that's going to show up and show out. You always got that one person that's going to talk too long. You always got that one person that want to preach before the preacher preach. You guys got that one person. And that's why I ain't doing none of that. Well, that's it. That's all. This tea was good. We may have a cocktail tomorrow. I don't know. But this is your girl, Mimi Michelle, your hairstylist, your author, and your podcaster. Don't forget to subscribe now if you haven't already done so. And let me know what y'all want to talk about. Just like the people send me these topics, I was so happy, so grateful. I ain't have to do no searching, no digging. And boy, was they good. All right. That's it for now. I probably don't need to smoke no cigar. That's why I sound like Kermit. I love y'all. See you tomorrow. Bye.